but you know what? I've seen that. I've seen. I have not seen men openly say, you know what, I don't date tall women, because the reason why they're not dating tall women is because they feel intimidated by that. Okay, so if they are dating a taller woman than them, just know that this man is not easily intimidated, and that should speak for him. But also, women, I've seen women say, "Oh, I don't date short men."
I say that.
Yeah. I will quote someone in saying, "You need to be this tall to ride."
I wonder where that quote came from.
Yeah, I wonder who said that. But
Who said that? I don't know.
Real bitch, that one.
I'm sorry.
But you know what?
You just have to be tall.
What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Scarpino from Kinda Funny. You're watching The Mind of Mencia with Carlos Mencia.
What? Dude, what the hell?
What, that's not what it's called?
No.
What's it called?
It's called Musing with Menchaca.
Mind of Mencia is so much better.
We probably shouldn't.
From the Mob 916 wants to know, is the government racist?
Yes.
No.
I like we're just going
about
to do the
you,
Dora the
Eric?
Explorer moment right there. Like,
Am I being watched?
Yes
no.
and
Am I being heard?
I don't know. It's not equal. It's not fair. How about that? That's a better word.
Not
It's
true.
not fair.
Not true.
How is it not fair?
No, I think there is a bias, but it's in the American people's perspective as to what they see and what what is.
cops profile, though, like a motherfucker.
It's
That's not government.
I don't.
It's city government. It's city
It's
government.
I
part
don't
of
think
the
they're
government.
profiling as much as they're doing a job that is something that they weren't meant to do. They're doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing, and now they're trying to justify it by whatever means they can. But they are, and I think it's becoming more of a. When you see a police officer, now you're not looking at a friend. You're not looking at and even if it is a public servant, what they're there to make sure you are not a problem, and that's not what they're supposed to be. So they will keep you down. That's all they are now. They're not peacekeeping as much as suppressive personnel now. Oh. I could compare that to, I guess, communist nations or fascist nations, but now when you see a police officer, don't talk to them.
Don't make conversation.
No, don't make conversation. They're not your friend. They're not there to help you. At most, they'll shoot your dog and not arrest you. But they're not there to help you.
Did you hear about that guy, the police officer that killed somebody on 121? Please tell me.
No.
They shut down the whole freeway for this, but this guy, apparently he was an alleged suspect or whatever. There was
See, there you go. He wasn't even a guilty person
alleged.
found guilty. He was alleged. Like, hey, I think you might be the guy, so I shot you. That's what they're saying.
So this is what happened. So they it was at a warehouse, and there was this. He was a Mexican guy, an illegal Mexican guy, pretty much is why I read the story.
Of course.
And so then he took off in his car, and the cop chased him. And so when they stopped their chase, I don't know, the guy got out of his car, and he was walking towards the officer. His hands were on his head, like walking towards the cop, but the cop was like, no, stop, go back to your car, blah, blah, blah. And the guy kept walking towards him with his hands in his head, and then he shot him. So I don't know. I feel like he didn't need to do that. I mean, they have to show them other way. Like, are they trained to shoot and kill?
Yes, they are. They're when you're trained to double tap.
Damn.
That means you're.
Well, actually, yeah.
I would not train a man to double tap unless I want him to just kill someone. If I want him to restrain someone, well, shit, that's why you have a taser. That's why you have pepper spray. That's why you have handcuffs. That's why you have physical requirements to be a police officer, to be able to restrain someone, if not call for more people to restrain someone. We have many police officers in many different countries that do their job without a firearm, without a gun of any kind, and they do their job well. And suddenly in this country, oh no, he had no choice. He was afraid. If you're a coward, if you're afraid for your life, just because someone is walking towards you, you should not be a police officer. You should not.
Damn.
I thought you would have taken the other stance on that.
All right.
I don't know what sense. What
I mean, you're saying that he doesn't need to kill him or kill the suspect.
Let's move on. We got more topics.
Sorry.
No,
go
it's
ahead.
fine.
We still have our topics.
Yeah, we still have our topics. All right, 2 more to go. From the Mob 916 also wants to know, and let's keep this one short. Would you prefer a girl with ass, a good ass, or good tits?
Ass.
You would rather have a better ass than better tits? I thought you would have said the other way around. I mean, I'm just
Why?
saying, because you had really good. good.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna embed a video right now, somewhere right here, that
Don't
Eric's
you
gonna send to
dare.
me of her with her big tits. It's really good. So just.
Do you have
right
a picture of her in a big tit?
He has a video of me with tits,
Yeah.
just tits. I mean, I'm clothed, but there's tits.
Yeah.
It was whenever we were hanging out with Jason.
She was like,
You were there.
Like this was like it was so funny. It was good.
No,
It was funny.
it wasn't. But okay, yes. Ass.
Eric asked for tits.
I'm not sure.
What?
I got a good personality.
Burn! David, ask for tits.
A good face.
A good woman. That's what he wants.
I actually do want a good woman.
A good woman that tastes like Coke. A good woman.
I don't think I've ever been the guy that's like, man, I love huge tits. Or, man, look at that ass. I've never been the guy like, oh, look at those legs. Like, what about the legs?
She has two. That's great.
She
want-
has two. She can walk one. They're both the same length. Good. But
What about that Nicki Minaj ass on the Anaconda?
Dude, that
I haven't
ass
seen
is
that.
monstrous.
That is fake.
That's a fake
I
ass.
don't.
That is fake.
I
Again,
almost want an ass like that.
I
Almost.
should really answer this, but I think I don't really have a preference. Tits and ass.
Okay,
I don't.
let me
I don't.
think. I'm trying. I'm
I've
trying to think.
I've never said at a woman like, man, she has small breasts. I don't like her. I've never done that.
You have said she has some funky ass tits. I mean, you have said that, right?
I've said that, but that was not the girl I was involved with. Okay, it was during a conversation with a friend that he was talking about something he had not expected.
It just
Sawtooth
running in here.
And he described her breasts as tube sock titties, and I've never heard of tube sock titties.
You can't say
Okay,
his
I
name.
gotta censor that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't say that. Do not say
His
names.
name.
Okay.
I can't say
He's
his name.
married. No,
Yeah.
you don't say his name.
Yeah.
And
That is so lame.
not-
And he's a subscriber to this show. He watches.
Oh my God!
He watches.
He
everything.
probably knows this is him right now, and he's laughing. But yes, he is not married to Tube Sock Chick. But just to clarify to the audience, what he meant by tube socks is that her breast protruded from her chest in a manner that they were thin and then became larger, like a tube sock. You know, they weren't uniform as much as sectioned. And I thought, that's fucking weird. I've never seen that before in my life. But yeah, I mean, if fate would be a little bit different, I would have had a curved dick or something, but I don't, which I'm grateful. So I will not. I'm not going to judge people by having tube sock titties.
All right. I would say, as an answer to the question, I'd say I would rather. Which I would say tits. They're better to look at. I like a good cleavage whenever they have a dress on or like a shirt on, a tank
Or
top.
you can motorboat tits. Man.
And motorboat tits, yeah.
Yeah.
motorboat.
You could motorboat.
Right.
I don't know if you want to motorboat an ass, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, you're right. You're
Okay.
right.
All right. Last topic here. So Allison writes in to boomchakalaka4@gmail.com, just like you can at home. She writes in and says, you guys should do a podcast on why. Okay, this is in response to the DNA, the genetic stuff. And we're talking about. We said a criteria is tall. So
Yeah.
her response is, you guys should do a podcast on why guys do or don't like tall women, and vice versa, as a topic, or something along the lines on why there is a judgment in society of guys like said tall woman or girl liking a shorter man. So basically, in a nutshell, is guys like tall guys guys want a girl that's shorter than them, and girls want a man that's taller than them.
No,
Yeah, that's public scrutiny. That's what people, they see that and it throws them off because the man's supposed to be taller or the woman is supposed to be frail and small. It's not bad for a woman to be tall. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, because whenever if I'm gonna, potentially marry someone, I don't want her to be taller than me.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, I want her to be 2 inches shorter than me because if she's wearing heels, if she's my height, I'm 5'9". If she's wearing heels, she will be taller than me, and I don't want that. If I want taking the wedding photos, it'd be like
Fucking Tom Cruise,
you're just
Katie
dissing
Holmes.
on somebody
I'm
right
sure
now.
they would have had a stool for you to step on or something.
We could have photoshopped
no, I'm just
it.
saying, like that's me. That's how it is.
That's public
Play with
perception.
angles.
And I think if you do not let that bother you,
It won't. bother
you will not see it. You won't see it, and it won't happen around you. It's one of those things. It's like as long as there's the first person to stand up and do something, everyone in the room will do something. So if you are tall for a woman or short for a man, deal with it. You still be a powerful person. Successful in what you can, and you're not going to be judged for it. They will stop seeing that.
All right. And then she says that would be an interesting, in my opinion. Love your podcast so far. And then she
So
goes
far.
on. Yeah. And then she goes on again. She says, just to clarify, I mean judgment as a negative view. It seems looked down upon in our society for a taller woman and a shorter man to be together. I think that's silly at the end of
Jason and Kirsten. I mean,
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that's silly at the end of the day because physical attributes and differences like that shouldn't matter so much. It's more of what we see on TV and movies that makes it abnormal or out of the ordinary. So I'm interested in why it matters since the beginning of time when, in my opinion, it's stupid and shouldn't matter. Now, I know not all people even care about this, but it seems not all people agree with the idea of having a shorter boyfriend or a taller girlfriend. Just interested in the reasoning and root of it all. Haha, thanks.
Well, I think that's what we addressed. It is public opinion, but I think it'll start and end with you. If you
Be
as
the
a,
difference you
if
wanna be
you
in the
as a
world,
tall woman,
Don't quote Condi for
don't, don't. But you know what? I've seen that. I have not seen men openly say, you know what, I don't date tall women, because the reason why they're not dating tall women is because they feel intimidated by that. Okay, so if they are dating a taller woman than them, just know that this man is not easily intimidated, and that should speak for him. But also, women, I've seen women say, "Oh, I don't date short men."
I say that.
Yeah.
I will quote someone and saying, "You need to be this tall to ride."
I wonder where that quote came from.
Yeah, I wonder who said that.
Who
But
said that? I don't know.
real bitch, that one.
I'm sorry.
but you know what?
You just have to be tall.
Maybe that short guy,
That's
that guy
masculinity.
who was just
Tall-
a little shorter, maybe he was the one for you. Maybe
Well,
he would have
tall
treated you right.
Tall represents masculinity, though, and also, isn't it? I would
Dominance.
I don't
say
think so.
dominance.
I guess you could say that.
And I mean, alpha as fuck. Man.
Exactly.
Hashtag alpha as fuck. You know.
Tall people. Tall
No,
men.
but also like it's not just that, but also with the. Damn it! I lost my train of thought. Somebody go.
So there was a Christmas party, and this other person brought her partner, and he's this little thing. And she's like a beast of a woman, like an Amazon.
Did she pick him up and put him on the counter?
You could have almost fucking put him over. Like I could have picked him up and burped him. Like that's how I saw it.
Wait, he's like a midget now.
To me, he was a midget, but
Small person.
So whenever they were talking about them, I said, "Oh, that's her boyfriend, like that little thing." It's just because he's like this tall. I don't know. Stay away from short people.
I don't know.
That's all.
I
I
don't.
mean, you hear about little man syndrome too, right? I mean, isn't that a
Fuck,
thing?
that is truth
What
right
is little
there.
man
It's
syndrome?
like
I've heard of
whenever a
this.
guy who's insecure about him being short, he would overcompensate by being like this.
Okay.
Like, a puffish,
Well, I don't know. Sometimes
Huge, massive dicks.
Yeah,
That's
a
all.
massive dick, yeah.
sometimes that's not overcompensation. Sometimes that's who he was. He just happened to be short. Now, if he would have been a tall guy with those attributes, you would have been like, "Oh, he's just a manly man." Just because he's short, suddenly he's
No,
a dick?
no.
I don't know. I don't think that's the
I
case.
guess you're right. You know what? There is a double standard. I agree, sir.
There's a double standard. Now,
Shame on you, Menchaca, for saying it on this podcast.
Man, you have these lights really bright, but
I like them.
I think, I don't think I've ever been too short for a woman, but I'm not necessarily a tall guy.
You're 6'0". You're 6
No,
flat.
no,
right?
I'm 5'11".
Okay.
So I'm not even
6'0". I said.
Oh,
I
I
was
was
gonna say 6'0".
like,
Yeah,
flat.
I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm not. I'm 5'11", so that's 1 inch short. But I've never felt the need to say no. I'm 6 foot. I'm a sneak an inch in here. Like no, I'm 5'11". Whatever. It hasn't bothered me, and I don't think it's come up before. And I've tackled tall women. Okay, I've tackled tall women. I was like, I'll take this on, and I know they're tall, possibly taller than me, because I'm not measuring them out. But it's not like, oh no, I'm not interested because he's short. They usually find out they're not interested for other reasons, but not because I'm
Terrible
short.
human being.
Eric, would you be with the tall girl?
Oh yeah,
Really?
definitely.
Taller than you?
Yeah.
With a hairy back.
No.
With an Adam's apple.
I don't know. I can't imagine being with a girl like she's 5'11". Like holy shit, I don't know. I mean,
You've dated fat girls before, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
if
she
anything,
was
if she
taller
were
than me.
highway proportional, she'd be like 7 feet tall.
and she was taller than me. The one.
We should
but-
edit that out.
Yeah, I think we should.
Don't.
All right.
But yes, here's another thing. I've dated women of another race, ethnicity. I forget that I'm Hispanic. Okay, I do have a classification. I just forget about it. I don't necessarily live a narrow, very defined life. I'm American, and I wander amongst the Americana. That's what I do.
Okay. You're
So,
a leaf on the wind.
I am a leaf on the wind.
Oh, my God.
But
How can you not?
I've dated women that outside my ethnicity, outside my race, and I never really understood why people would be bothered by that. No one has ever said, "Hey, whoa, what's going on here?" They haven't. But I think, when you're talking one-on-one, you'd hear the stories like, oh, yeah, they're wondering why I'm dating a Mexican. And, or why I'm dating...
Black girl.
Whoa.
No, that's the only race that you won't date.
That's not true. That's not true. No, really, if any of you black girls want to tag me and be like, hey, what's up? What's going on?
Email boomchakalaka4@gmail.com and I'll pass
Email
it
him.
along.
He'll forward
And I'll pass
on
and
the
I'll forward.
contact.
And
I'll
he will forward it. And I will prove to the world I am not afraid of black women. A strong black woman.
A strong, independent black woman. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's stop. Let's
Oh,
cut
you
it here.
forgot the snap.
I'm not
Right.
No, I'm gonna leave it to them. They're good at that.
All right, here we go. Let's cut it here. All right. So the last bit of thing is if you guys made it this far, which congratulations. you did, man.
Hey,
15
So-
minutes in.
So, no, 30 minutes. I'd say
Oh,
we've been here
shit.
for 30 minutes now doing this. All right.
Wow.
So, this is the end of the
know why I'm
topic.
still here.
This is the end of topic 1 here. It was all the community topics. Thank you very much to everyone who's commented below. And I'm sorry I had to cut them all short because I had to, get through all of them. But, just keep on replying. And what I'll do is if I get too many of them, what I'll do is I'll just pick like the good ones and I'll bring them up on the table and stuff. So let's see here. This is The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask for the Nintendo 64. This is The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages for the Game Boy Color, and Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons for the Game Boy Color. So
Oracle?
Oracle of Seasons, yeah. Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. All right. And so these games here that I will try to display here, but at least that one. So this is a potential new contest. So at the beginning of this video, I said congratulations to the winner of the Xbox One game. So now, these are games, I'm a video game collector, and these are extra copies that I have, and I don't want them anymore. So I'm going to pass them along to you if you guys want to enter. So maybe, I don't know. I haven't decided on a contest just yet, but if you guys actually do want these games, comment below and let me know if you're interested in the contest, and I'll try to make it more simple than last one. Make it more easy, more accessible rules. Bless you. And so, so let me know if you guys want this to be a contest. Yes, these games are classics. I would love to win a copy of this game. Or hell no, don't. Old games are old. Don't try to pass off your unwanted inventory onto us. So just let me know in the comments. And we'll keep it moving to the next topic here. So see you on the next breakout.